Welcome to the Wargaming Garage and this narrative game between Space Marines and Orcs. So, forward operating base uniform. The comms have come through. The Space Marines need to evacuate the planet. The Storm Raven gunship's on its way to collect them, but the Vox traffic is all full of static and hiss, and everything's getting a bit miscommunicated. And what stands in their way when the Space Marines turn up is an Ork war. So, that being said, Gary's going to be in charge of the Orcs today. And we'll have a look at the armies and see what he's brought along. Okay. So here's roughly-ish kind of 2,000 points of Space Marines, the Ghosts of the Forge. They're led today. He's a brand new model, so he's bound to die in about turn 2. But he is the captain, Primaris captain with mastercrafted power sword and relic shield. He's got Forge Master, so he's got extra toughness, so toughness +2 to his toughness. He's also got the Burning Blade, and he's got the Imperium's sword, so he gets to re-roll those charges and have a few extra bits as he wades into combat. Backing him up today is a Primaris chaplain on a bike. So he is a Master of Sanctity today, and he has the Exhortation of Rage, the Canticle of Hate as well, and obviously the Litany of Hate. So he's also a Wise Orator, so he gets to get his litanies off on 2 litanies off on 2s. In fast attack today, we've got the Outriders. They are what they are. There's nothing special to them, but they're going to be rolling along. And then in some of the elite slots, we've got some Centurions, all with melter guns and hurricane bolters, and they're going to be riding in their normal ride, which is the Land Raider. And then over to the side, we have aggressors, all with Flamestorm gauntlets, and they're going to be riding in the Repulsor, probably alongside the captain. In the elite slot still, we also have the Honor Guard, the Vanguard veterans, all with lightning claws. The sergeant has a relic blade and a grav pistol. In the troop slots, we've got a squad of intercessors, assault intercessors, and we've got 2 squads of tactical marines. The sergeant's got a thunder hammer and plasma pistol, and then there's a missile launcher. Then the other squad, there's a las cannon and just a standard sergeant. We also have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, one with Icarus rocket pod and the plasma cannon, both with heavy flamers, and the other one hasn't got a rocket pod but does have the Gatling cannon. Now, they've also got a repulsor and an impulsor. The theme is these guys are on to be evacuated. They're in another sector, so they've all hopped in their transports or jumped onto their trusty steeds, and they've headed over only to find what can only be described as a massive green tide that's headed their way. So we'll move on and have a look at what the Orcs have brought today. So, Gary, talk us through what you've got today. What have we got? Who is who, and what have you brought?
Right, so we have got here WAAAAGGHHH truck stopper. Okay. Aptly named, I think, for this mission.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so this is a Death Skull WAAAAGGHHH who plan on beating up some tin cans before they get to their ship today. So, led by Beast Boss Brick Truck Stopper right here. Okay, so he's the War Boss today. Beast Boss on Squigosaur. His warlord trait is hard as nails. He's got a relic of Ed Whopper's Kill Chopper.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, that's him. He's going to be leading the charge. Okay, he's backed up by his faithful number 2, Big Mech Gear Smasher. He's obviously got a lovely shock attack gun, which he has souped up, so it is the enhanced run sucker on there as well, just to give him a better chance of getting a few extra shots on there. Okay. We also have Mad Eye Slobberknocker, the weird boy. He's got 2 powers. He's got the jump and he's got Fists of Gork. Okay. And the last character we've got is Knob Ed Cracker. He's a knob on Smasher Squig. So hopefully he'll be able to headbutt some boys and get them moving. Troop wise, 2 units of Beast Snagger boys here and here. Okay, what you see is what you get with those. And then for elites, we've got 1 unit of 6 Mega Knobs. They are truck boys and will be riding in their faithful drop pod truck.
Oh, very good.
Okay, hopefully.
Excellent.
Hopefully we'll be able to get some more loot to make some more drop pod trucks after this.
I think maybe there's going to be a fair amount lying around.
We've also got 2 units of Squig Hog boys. Okay, 1 here and 1 here. Okay, they've each got a Squig bomb as well.
Okay.
And then moving on to the heavy supports. Okay, we have got 2 Death Dreads here and here, Spider Dread and Death Dread Knight.
Okay.
Death Dread Knight has got two claws and 2 scorchers, and Spider Dread is all claws. He's all about the belly.
Okay.
Lining up here, we've got a unit of 5 flash kits because they're just loads of fun. I just love flash kits.
Okay.
Okay, and then the 2 big boys. We've got a hunter rig.
Yep.
Right here, and then this special little baby, that's a kill rig. So very highly converted, as you can see.
Yes.
But yeah, that is a kill rig with a were boy on top, and he's got Spirit of Gork and Squiggly Curse as his powers.
So that's half a rhino and a Lord knows what, a bit of
terrain
and
AOS stuff,
That's
and
it.
literally anything that I could get
Brilliant.
my hands on to build that. But
Brilliant.
it's roughly about the same size.
Yeah, absolutely.
pretty
No,
close.
brilliant.
And that is Wild Brick Stopper. Oh no, I've got 2 units of Tank Busters as well. I forgot about those guys.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, 2
Yeah.
units of Tank Busters there.
And you've got a unit of Death Copters at the
And
back
Death Copters,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I miss those?
They're,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember those, I think, from last time we played, and they annihilated Terminators in...
They're so
yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
If they hit something, they're really, really good fun.
Yeah, not on the other side, they're not. Brilliant. That looks absolutely awesome. Absolutely brilliant. So, right, we'll head on to the mission. So the mission today is the Forward Operating Base Uniform. So, as we said, the Space Marines will be coming in from this board edge here. They're trying to get to, essentially, this landing pad here. So at the end of turn 5, a Stormraven gunship will come in. It will come in to try and pick up anybody that's left. But it'll be the end of turn 5. So let's see if there is anybody left. The Orcs will be deploying this end of the table. They should have something like an 18-inch deployment right up, and then the Space Marines will have a sort of 12-inch deployment up this end. But that's essentially the game. There's no objectives, there's no nothing, there's no secondaries. It's just kill each other as hard as we can, as hard as we can.
No thinking.
That's
just
it.
crumpet.
It's just it's going to be crumping time, I think. So basically, whoever is left, if we can get, you know, even if it is literally 1 model. I know I've got some Vanguard vets with jump packs, but the atmosphere is so thick they can't fly up into the atmosphere. It's just going to be on this board level. Yeah, so whoever is left, even if it's 1 model, gets picked up to live to tell the tale, that will be the end of the mission. So that's it. We've got 5 turns of nothing but anarchy. So we'll go on to deployment and start rolling some dice. So a little quick word about the map. So it's a whole mix of different terrain today. This was all from gamemap.eu. Again, really good to sort of get onto the table quickly. It comes pre-painted. It's all resin with a mixture of some definitely really heavy rocks that aren't plus whatever they are, styrofoam, along with then the Frontier kit from GW. And a lot of this terrain, that's the GW stuff, has been painted up by Joe. I think he's done a good job making it look particularly tatty and worn, like it's been out in the elements for quite some time, right the way through to just some stuff found on eBay or Etsy, that kind of stuff over there with the trees and the different hills. But altogether, the mat's also from Game Mat as well. So altogether, that's where the terrains come from, and that's what the mat is. Okay, so after deployment, the Space Marines, they've turned up and they've suddenly seen in front of them forward operating base uniform is overrun with the Death Skulls and Truck Stoppers War. So Vanguard vets have deployed down here. The Centurions are in the Land Raider, the Aggressors and the Captain are in the Repulsor, 2 squad attack Marines are in the Rhino, the Intercessors are in the Impulsor. There's a partridge and a pear tree somewhere, I'm sure. But over on the other side, this is what the WAAAAGGHHH looks like. Yep. So where have we gone?
So we've got a hunter rig over here with a unit of beast snagger boys inside. Okay, then we've got the drop pod truck with the mega knobs inside, just here.
Yep.
Closely follow up behind the Death Dread Knight and Spider Dread. The kill rig, he's back here. Truck stopper himself, smack bang in the middle of the board, just so that he can go wherever he wants to. And then we've got the 2 units of Squig Hog boys either side, quite far forward. Put my teeth in, I talk properly. Just try and hold them back. They don't want to hold back. Actually, here in the building with a high vantage point, we've got Gear Smasher himself. Yep. Okay, ready to nail some tanks, hopefully, but it's a little bit swingy, this gun, so it might do absolutely nothing. It's either brutal or a tickling stick.
Well, I know what I'm hoping for.
Unit of flash gits, they're inside. They're going to sort of act as kind of his bodyguard, but also just get some vantage, so do some shooting. And then back here, I've got 2 units of tank busters, very conveniently placed next to the weird boy who has the jump.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
Death Copters right back in the far corner as well, because they can move pretty quick, so I can get them where I need them to be. Okay, so it's a narrative game, so it doesn't, it's not a choice. It's you choose whether you go first or not. So let's roll off and see fantastic. What's what. Yeah, you definitely choose.
I definitely choose. I think it would be remiss of me not to. I think I've got to do something.
Yeah, I'd say you go first.
I think. Oh yeah. So, Space Marines turn 1. So here we are at the end of the command phase and movement phase. During the command phase, the chaplain managed to get both his litanies off, the Exhortation of Rage and the Canticle of Hate. But then both the Outrider squad auto-advanced with their turbo boost to support the Impulsor that managed with its grav impulse thing, whatever it is, to transport it, to knock over the wall as it's going through. So it's already caused damage as it goes through, but it doesn't care. So the Assault Intercessors are working their way up just to try and bring the battle to the Orcs as much as the Orcs want to bring the battle to us. So everything else, the Vanguard vets advanced and they're tucked behind the building. The Rhino advanced and is tucked behind the wall. Everything else just moved. But the only things that can really draw a bead on anything at the moment and get line of sight is going to be the Land Raider and the Repulsor. So everything from the Repulsor is going to go into, what did you call them? The Beast Snagger boys.
Oh yeah, the Squig Hog boys.
Squig Hog boys. And then everything from the Land Raider is going to go into that Death Knight thing. So, we'll start with the Land Raider. So, the only things that are in range are going to be the. What I could do is put the Storm Bolt, the Heavy Bolter, into the Squig Hog boys. So just a quick measure. No, change my mind. Everything from the Land Raider is going to go into the Death Knight, and everything from the Pulsar is going to go into the Squig Hog boys. So we'll start with some Tracer Heavy Bolter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So into the Death Knight, hitting on 3s. It's not bad so far. And strength 5, toughness.
Toughness 6 on Squig Hog boys.
On the Death Knight.
Oh, the Death Knight, sorry, T7.
T7, so 5s anyway. Okay. Oh, that is not
Pretty
bad.
good.
That is 3 wounds at -1. Yeah, -1.
-1.
Yeah.
Okay, that is no save, so 3 wounds.
Oh, that's not a bad start. Well, how many has he got? 4.
9.
9?
Starts on 9, he's down to 6.
Okay. Okay, so storm las cannons.
That's cannons.
3 hits. So strength 9, toughness 7, so 3s to wound. Ooh, I'm going to spend a CP. That's good, well spent. So 1 wound, minus a lot.
There's no save.
So that
6 to
is
blow up.
D6.
6 to kill it.
Come on, where's the miracle dice when I need it? Oh, he's got
3 more.
3 wounds remaining.
3 remaining.
That'll do, that's not so bad. Okay, so on to the repulsor. He's going to fire his Hunter Slayer missile, his once per battle thing, into the Squig Hog boys. So he's hitting on 3s. And he hits. Toughness,
6.
strength 10, so wounding on 3s. Okay.
It must have been
Doesn't
good.
yeah. It's just,
Missile.
I think it just bounces off the Squig Hog. He's like, and just the toughness, the tough hide. It's like, thinking, oh, that'll get it. So hitting on 3s for the las cannon, 2 hits. Where were you a minute ago? 2s, strength 9, 3s to wound, 2
Wow.
wounds.
How many 6s in a row are you going to roll?
I don't know. They have the loaded ones, I thought.
Okay.
So minus,
So just
minus
down to
3.
the 6 up involved.
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing.
Okay, so 2d6. So the first one, because how many wounds are there?
They got 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each. So let's see. Kills
1 dead.
1.
2
Kills
dead.
2. That will do. So I'll take that. That's a shame that Death Dread is, well, I'm torn. I'm glad it's alive, but I'm also not glad it's alive. So, but that really is the end of the Ghost's turn. So we've managed to knock a couple of Squig Hogs on the head, and there's no doubt some kind of foul oil and smoke coming out of that Death Knight, but he's probably in a happy place. So with that, we'll move on to Orcs, turn 1. Right, so you join us after the command phase and movement phase. The Truck Stoppers boys have decided, Truck Stoppers made the call. He's going, oh look, there's some beakies over there, go and have a quick look. But he hasn't called the why yet. They're a bit curious as to why there's a whole, they look green as well over there. So they're having a quick look just to make double sure that they're not other orcs. So what have we done? We've moved.
Literally moved Squig Hog boys up, smashed over the wall.
Yep.
So they're just on the other side of the rock.
Yep.
The Death Copters have moved as far up as they can go, still using the cover.
Yep.
Truck Stopper himself and the Kill Rig, they've pushed on up this flank. The wounded Death Dread Knight, he just ran up as only a measly 2. He's not going to be in range to do anything, but he's run forward anyway.
Go for it.
Same with the Squig Hog boys, they've ran as far forward as they can. They might get off a Squig Bomb this turn, that's probably all they'll do.
Excellent.
Gear Smasher and his flash kits, they've just stayed still in the building, just so that I don't get any minuses when I'm shooting. The Hunter Rig has moved up, okay. Spider Dread, he ran around the corner, and the truck, he's just moved up to the other side as well. That
Brilliant.
is it so far.
Okay, so movement's all done. So
A couple of psychic
looking
powers.
at psychic then.
Yeah, a couple of psychic powers to cast. So first off, with the Kill Rig, he's going to cast, we'll try Spirit of Gork on these guys.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 7, that's fine, because I believe it's only a 6 to cast.
Okay.
And Spirit of Gork basically gives them a little buff, just in
Okay.
case they do manage to get into combat, then they've got a little bit of...
A
a little bit of
help.
buff, yeah. Just an extra. They get an extra attack with the actual Squig Jaws,
Okay.
and unmodified wound rolls of 6 also do mortal wounds.
Excellent.
So that's their
look
little
forward
one.
to it.
But the main reason you want to go off is because now this gets D3 shots with its horrible psychic gun.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing else it can do other than casting a smite. I don't think I am quite with this guy. I think I'm just out. So yeah, no, that's all. That's all for him. That's fine. Oh, hello. I think the flash kit's had too much fungus brew and fallen off. Okay, and then the weird boy. So he'll try casting Fists of Gork first, which doesn't go off on a 5. That's fine. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that. And then secondly, it's time for the jump.
For the jump.
Hopefully we'll get something off with the jump. It goes
Absolutely.
off on a 9.
Very
so
good.
Fantastic. They were planning on going, but the weird boy planned on going there.
As if by magic, the tank busters have actually appeared in front of a tank. So they're a bit confused as to why they were suddenly over there, but now over here. But I think they're also kind of quite happy because there's a tank in front of them, and you know, there
Absolutely.
you go. Tanks go boom. Fantastic. So that's psychic done.
Yep.
Right. So we'll move on to some shooting. I'll let you have a think about what we want to do, and then we'll come back.
Cool.
Right. So shooting phase. Where are we going to start, and who are we going to start with, and where and what?
Right. Okay. So let's start off with the hunter rig.
Okay.
Okay. So the hunter rig is putting its rocket on a chain
Into the impulsor.
into the impulsor.
Okay.
Okay. So he gets +1 to hit because he's a beast snagger boy and he's shooting a vehicle.
Okay.
Hitting on a 4, but this particular gun gets an automatic reroll because it's shooting a vehicle.
Okay.
So that's an absolute definite miss. So the reroll is a hit.
Excellent.
Strength 8.
Toughness 7.
So wounding on a 3. That wounds.
Okay.
-3 and 3 damage.
Okay. So I have a my shield dome for 5 up invulnerable,
Cool.
which doesn't make. Takes 3 damage.
Okay.
So it only can move towards you now.
It can only move towards that because it's been harpooned almost.
Been harpooned.
Yeah,
Excellent.
pretty
Right.
much what that
I'll
is.
note the 3 damage. I'll just put it up here for now so I know what it is.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else
fine.
going into that?
Okay.
Where's he going with his lobber gun?
Yeah, then he's got a lobber, and the lobber will go. I'm actually going to change my mind from when I said earlier. I'm actually going to put the lobber over the top into the Vanguard vets back there.
Okay, so that'll be -1, and then they get they get the benefit of cover, don't they, or whatever it is.
So D6 shots for 2,
2.
and they'll be hitting on 6s. No,
Okay.
I've got a death score reroll, which I may as well use now. There we go. Still absolutely useless. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. No, it's not in range anyway, so that's fine. Next up, then let's go with the flash kits. The flash kits in the building here. They're going to put everything down to the outriders.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Lovely.
Into the bikes. Yep.
So they get 3, 6, 9, 12. They get 15 shots. 3 of them with the captain get +1 to hit because he's got a git finder squig.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 3s.
He's on 3s. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
So he hit twice. I use my death score reroll here. Even worse. And then the regular flash kits on 4s. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'll take
Good
that.
shooting.
Absolutely.
That fungus brew was obviously doing on the trick.
Yeah. Strength 6.
Toughness 5, so 3s.
3's to wound. And those 3 are misses. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -2 and 2 damage, sir.
Okay. Okay, so 5 ups.
Pretty
Not
good.
bad. So kills 1 and injures 1.
Okay. This is like the tickling fest before.
It is.
Okay, so next up, the tank busters. I mean, they're just going to shoot everything at the Rhino, not the Rhino, the Land Raider. It's right in front of it.
Yeah, absolutely right.
First off, they're going to release the squig bomb.
Okay.
Goes off on a 2+.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Brilliant.
So that's D3 mortal wounds. For 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that is the squid bomb use. Problem.
No from tank busters.
Okay, so 5D3 rockets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
not bad
5,
shooting
6,
at all.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's very good.
12. Yeah. +1 to hit on a vehicle. Tank busters.
Okay.
4.
Pop smoke. No, go on. I won't.
Sure.
Yeah, positive. I can weather this.
Okay. Okay. And T8.
Yep.
Okay, so wounding on 4s.
Okay. Not bad. I'll take the 3.
I'll use the death school reroll.
Yeah.
So 4. These are -2 and they're 3 damage each.
Okay. So 4 ups.
Oh, nice.
That's not bad.
Just 3 damage.
Just 3 damage. So he's taken 5 wounds in total. That is not bad.
Not
I'll
bad
take
so
that.
far. Okay.
So who's next?
Next up, then we're gonna have the kill rig.
Yep.
And he's only really got the lobber in range.
Okay.
Nothing else particular. So I'm gonna sing the lobber into the impulsor, just so I don't have to get the -1s to.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 shots, hitting on 5s. Got 1 hit. Strength 6, so 5s.
5s. Yeah.
Death school reroll.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's fine. That is classic orc shooting. The next up is Gear Smasher himself.
Oh, okay.
Gear Smasher himself. He is gonna put everything into that Land Raider.
Into Land Raider.
Yeah.
Try and overkill it.
Why not?
Go for it.
No, why not? Okay, so I have to roll the amount of shots. So it's 9 shots.
Oh my god.
No, sorry, it's not 9 shots. It's 5 shots.
5. Okay, D3.
At strength 7.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's 5 shots at strength 7. Okay. I'm going to spend some CP here
Okay.
on the Death School specific stratagem Wreckers. It gives me +1 to wound vehicles.
Okay, so we're on 4.
So I'll be winning on 4s now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What's he hitting on?
4s.
Now I'll pop smoke.
Now you'll pop
and
smoke.
now I'll pop smoke. That's
Could have saved yourself some wounds if you popped it earlier.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of it.
Okay, 5s. So hitting on 5s. Wounding on 4s. And I'll Death School reroll the 2.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
so just 1 at
Yeah.
-5.
Straight through. What's the damage?
D6.
Okay, go for it.
D6
Go
damage.
for it. Go on.
5 damage.
I'll tell you, that was smoke well popped.
Yes, yeah,
I think so. Right, he's got
well done, Gear Smasher.
6 wounds remaining. He's well bracketed. And
6 wounds remaining. Fantastic, lovely. I think that is pretty much it for because they can't see through that. Oh wait, no. I tell you what I can do. I'm open topped.
Yep.
So
Obviously, boys
the
on
boys, they can only
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
only got range to shoot on the impulsor.
So yeah, go
So
for
we'll
it.
have 10 pop shots at the impulsor.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. 5s for 3. And 5s with a Death School reroll. So 3. 3 no AP.
So 3 ups. Takes 2 more wounds.
2 more wounds off the impulsor.
Good shooting and very
Lovely.
accurate orcs today. Very, very good.
Fantastic. And I think that is pretty much the lot, really. Just trying to see if that squig bomb. Well, do you know what? That squig. They can't see it, but I don't need to see it to release the squig bomb.
Okay.
So the squig bomb literally just scurries
It's gone. It's going for it. Going for it. He's there.
on a 2-up. Yeah.
Very
D3
definitely.
mortal wounds for 1.
Okay.
He was a bit tired by the time he ran away. But it's another mortal wound on the Land Raider.
That's it. So down to 4 left.
Fantastic. And that is all my shooting.
Okay. So any charges?
Charges. Yeah, absolutely. The Hunter rig charging into the impulsor.
Okay.
I don't actually know what the charge distance is. I didn't measure it out earlier. Don't think it's an awful lot. 6.
Go for it. Yeah.
6-inch charge. No, but here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. There we go.
Well in.
11.
Well in.
Well
Okay.
and truly in.
So tank busters into
Tank
the
busters
Land
are going to
Raider.
charge the Land Raider.
Go for it. Well, that's what they'd do.
9-inch charge. Whoa. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. No,
No.
they didn't make it.
Here we didn't.
That is it then, really. I don't think I've got anything else in range to charge. Oh, did I say... I forgot that I said these guys were actually in range earlier. 6 and...
It's a long bomb.
I think it's an 11-inch charge for those guys, but they're going to try
Go
it.
for it. Well, here we go.
What orc could I be if I didn't try it if I was in range? No.
No. Go for it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, So its saw blades is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the main attack really from it. So
Yep.
6 attacks.
6 saw blade attacks coming to the impulsor.
So it's weapon skill 3, but it's a vehicle, and I am a beast snagger boy, so that is +1 to hit.
Twos.
So 2s.
Very good.
Okay.
Only drop 1.
And I'll death skill reroll the 1. Into another
Into
one, of
a
course.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rule. That's rerolls for you, isn't it? Okay. Strength 6 + 2, so 8.
So 3s.
3s to wound. Oh wow.
Oh.
That was bad. Okay,
dear.
so 2 go through.
Yeah.
-2, 2 damage.
-2 damage, so 5 ups either way.
Oh, those double
that's not
6s
bad.
again.
Let's then special dice.
How many double 6s you rolled today so far? We're on turn 1.
Yeah, they're the miracle dice. That's it. Someone's
They
shining
are, aren't
down.
they? Okay. Then I've got 4 attacks from the savage horns and hooves. They all hit. Lovely jubbly. Okay. And 2 wounds there, sir.
Okay.
And these are -2, 3 damage.
Okay. So another 3 go through.
So we've got 3 left.
So we've got 3 wounds left.
Okay, and then the last 4 attacks come from the butcher boys.
Yep.
They hit on 2s, and they were wounding on 5s.
Okay.
5. 2 go
2.
through. -1.
Okay, 4 ups.
Take another one.
Another one.
So it's down to 2.
2 wounds remaining.
And that is it. So you can hit me back.
So we rolled off camera for the impulsor, and his one attack went very wide of the mark. So that's the end of Orcs turn 1 and the battle round. So we'll move on to Ghosts turn 2, but the green tide is advancing well up the board. They've spied the beakers in the distance, and they're on for some crumping. So let's go on to Space Marines turn 2. Okay, so at the end of the Ghosts movement phase, the command phase, the chaplain got his 2 litanies off again, but movement wise, the Vanguard vets brought themselves, and they've plonked themselves, given themselves some options, whether they go into the Beast Snagger Squigog boys.
Squigog
boys. It gives it away with them being a hog, you know. That's actually what I should know that. The Centurions have got out of the Land Raider and have started to move their way up the board. The Land Raiders stayed still. The Repulsors moved up, as has the Redemptor. The Rhinos stayed still, but around this flank, the Outriders have started to move their way up. The Repulsors pulled back, but the Assault Intercessors and the Chaplain have got eyes on the rig. Right, okay, so we're gonna start with the Centurions. And the Centurions are gonna put certainly all their Hurricane Bolters into these tank busters. I think probably put everything into tank busters, get them out of the way, remove the roadblock. So we are hitting on 3s.
3s?
I believe so. So running on 5s. Yep, so 5.
6 ups.
6 up saves.
Made 1.
So 6 melters coming in, hitting on 3s.
Is it worth a CP to take one out?
In the shooting phase, yeah, go on. Yep.
Okay. Oh, they're dead.
They're dead.
Melted.
Brilliant. Melted, they're out of the way.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Just got melted.
Then we'll go on to the Land Raider. And he's going to put everything he can into that Death Knight. So 3 wounds left is hitting on 5s. So we'll start with the Tracer Storm Bolter, whatever it is. Heavy Bolter. And he hits twice.
Good. I won't die to it at least.
5s. 1 wound. -1, 2 damage.
Saved.
Fine. 4 las cannons. Hitting on 5s.
Oh dear.
Whoa,
Oh, dear.
That's not bad.
Oh dear.
I'll take that. Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Yeah.
3 wounds.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what you roll.
Doesn't matter what he
He's
does.
gone.
Does he explode?
How much?
Come
Actually,
on.
I can't remember. I'm going to
Ease.
double check to see if they do explode. Death Dreads explode? They can explode.
Oh, come on.
Can
Come on,
explode.
come on, come on, come on.
Does it explode? It does. Oh dear.
Excellent.
On a 6 explodes 3-inch range.
Right.
So that'll be.
I think you.
It's going to be not the copters. They're
No,
just
but
out.
your rig and
but the
your
rig
squigs.
and the squigs.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do have 5 up ignoring because I'm a death skull.
Okay. Sounds good.
So on the Squig Hog boys, they take 3, which they ignore on 5s. So they ignore 2. So they
very
take
good.
1.
Only takes one.
Only take 1. That's fine. So one of them's taken 1, and the rig it takes 1, which it ignores.
Ah, not as bad as we thought. It's gone. Fantastic. Right. Okay, so everything from the repulsor is going to go into the rig over here, and just soften it up a little bit. You know, just because we're kind like that. So we'll start off with some tracer storm bolters. So hitting on 3s. Oh god.
Oh, they're the things you mess with.
They're the things I miss with.
T8.
5s. Oh, nothing. What a surprise. And then the Gatling cannon. So hitting on 3s. Ooh.
You see, you're paying for them 6s early on.
Absolutely. Get me there. Yeah, they're done now, aren't they? So 5s again.
5s again. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
3 wounds. -1.
-1. 4s. Oh,
Whoa,
look, there's my
look at those.
6s. There's my
Oh,
6s.
oh, I'm glad you got those out of the way.
I think I could have used them
Now
better
we go
elsewhere.
with the last talon and the last cannons. We're doing it all at once because it's all the same profile. So let's go hitting on 3s. That is not so bad. Wounding on 3s.
Ooh, only 1.
Ooh, I've used a CP.
You've used a CP already.
So minus a lot, -3.
So 6 up invuln. No.
Okay, D6 damage. Here comes miracle dice that I saved earlier. For 3.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's fine.
I'll take that, no problem.
So we'll move on to the Redemptor Dreadnought, who's also going to put everything into the kill rig. Again, trying to soften it up a little bit. So start with the Icarus rocket pod for D3. So for 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 7, toughness 8, is it? So
T8.
5s, nothing going on. With his nipple cannons. And again 5s. Oh, 2 wounds. Remove the model.
What are they, heavy bolters?
Just storm bolters.
To be 6s.
Oh, 6s. Oh, of course, toughness 8. That's right.
What did you roll?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Right, so plasma cannon. 6 shots.
Eee.
I won't be overcharging. So hitting on 3s. That isn't so bad.
Yeah, average.
Strength 8. Strength 9.
Strength 9.
No, so strength 8 because it didn't overcharge it. Strength 8, so 4s.
Nice.
3 wounds at -3 wounds on your invuln.
So I make 2.
Whoa, so it takes 2 damage.
2 more damage.
So once all the bolt weaponry came into the kill rig and the outriders over to the drop pod wagon thing, drop pod truck, nothing happened.
I did a couple of wounds on the rig.
Oh, they did a couple of wounds on the rig, that's right. So now we're looking at charges. So charges declared across the board really. The Vanguard vets are going to Chancellor arm into the Squig Hogs. The Centurions are going to go into the other Squig Hogs. The long bomb charge from the Redemptor into the kill rig, and then the Assault Intercessors and Chaplain into the kill rig, and those Outriders there are going to come around the corner into there. So we'll start with the Outriders over there. We said there's a 5-inch charge.
Yep.
And they've got 5.
Fantastic. Just move them in for you.
The Assault Intercessors, they're in with a 7, and the Chaplain, he's in with a 10. He's very angry.
Oh, he should be.
The Vanguard vets are in with a 4, just. Okay, so just slightly the movement there. Again, a 5 for the Centurions, and they literally just get in. And then a long bomb charge for the Redemptor.
No.
Which I'll spend the CP on to re-roll. And no. Okay. So we'll move them all in and get in to combat. Okay, so we're going to start with the Vanguard vets into the Squig Hog boys. So we're hoping for the chapter tactic is need bigger hands. That's the chapter tactic. That's what it is. So we get 6s explode in the first round of combat. So we're hitting on 3s, fishing for 6s, and we get 3. So that's missed. That's missed. That's missed. But we get to put
3 back in.
3 back in.
So you only missed once. It's
Pretty
solid effort.
So now it's strength 4 versus toughness 6. So I definitely need a reroll.
Yeah, I think you do.
So don't leave home without them.
Oh, there we go. There's a lot more in there.
So 3, 11 at minus 2.
You can't kill them all.
No, I've only got the sergeant, but I can't kill them all.
6s. I saved 1 wound.
So
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, and 1 with 2 wounds.
Okay, so now we'll go on to the sergeant. Okay. Right, so Relic Blade, hitting on 3s. Relic Blade is strength now 7 because it's +3, so we're hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Oh! Multiple wounds on top. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. So it's -3.
So 6 of pinball.
2 damage.
So save 1. So it kills 1 more, and
one
1 is on 1 wound.
Excellent. You're going to interrupt?
I am absolutely going to interrupt.
Okay, where are we going? Over to...
I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt with these Squig
guys.
Hog boys into the Centurions.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. 9 attacks with the main orcs with their sticker thingies.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to be hitting on 2s because the war boss aura gives them +1 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so 3s.
Yep.
Okay, and so I will death skull reroll one of these. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 7 at -2, and they're 2 damage each.
Okay, so 7 4-ups. Oh dear.
So
that's 1 dead, 2 dead.
2.5 dead.
Yep.
Lovely. And then I've got 2 attacks each with the squigs. Oh dear. 3s. And yes, but these are only -1, 2 damage.
Okay. That's fine.
Save those.
Where was those?
And then the 3 grots, they all hit.
Oh my god.
The grots are really angry.
Really, yeah, very, very
They're
cross.
really angry.
Very cross.
They'll be their strength 5 though. So what are they? T5.
Yeah.
Yep. So 4s.
Oh my goodness.
3 at -1.
I'll have to CP one.
CP1.
Oh no. That is the unit.
Oh.
Gone. If that was down to 2 wounds remaining, then that is the unit gone. That's very good interrupt. Well done.
Fantastic.
That's awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Right, we'll move round on to the intercessors and the chaplain. So we did the attack for the assault intercessors and the outriders off camera. The assault intercessors did 3 wounds to the rig, which was quite surprising to everybody involved, even the assault intercessors themselves.
It has bracketed the rig.
It has bracketed the rig.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So now the final bit of combat will be the chaplain into the rig. So he's hitting on 2s. Hitting on 2s. And 1 explodes, so they all say him.
Yeah. He's not got re-roll this.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And then strength with his Crozius is strength 6. So 5s to wound. 2 wounds, remove the model. So 2 wounds -1.
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both go through.
So that's 4 damage. What's he got left?
So Ramshackle takes the damage down
To 1, yeah.
So he takes 2 wounds, so he's down to 6.
Excellent. And that is pretty much it. So it's your turn to fight back.
Time to hit back.
Yeah.
Okay. start with the 2 remaining Squig Hog boys.
Yep.
So, don't think they are going to be in range anymore because I kept the guys over here in range.
Ah.
So never mind. So 3s.
Yep.
I really wish I'd kept them in range now. And 3s. No. So the main guys do nothing. I'll death score reroll. There we go. So 1 -2 damage. Saved it anyway.
Excellent.
The 2. So I've got 4 attacks base, but because Spirit of Gork is still off, I get 6 attacks, get an extra attack each for the squigs. On 3s.
That's better.
They feel better. Okay, and then 3s. So no additional mortal wounds, unfortunately, but 4 go through at -1. 2 damage each.
4 kills 3 of them.
3 Vanguard vets dead.
Yep.
And then the 2 grots, 1 hits, and wounds -1.
Okay. Yeah, puts my wheel on the wall. Okay, so 3.5 gone.
Oh, 2.5. Killed 2.5 dead.
No, I thought you killed 3. For 2 damage each, I had 3, 3, and a 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trying to give you extra models.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
They don't need them. They know what they're there for. Brilliant. Okay, so now on to the kill rig.
So I think I'm just going to chuck everything into the chaplain, to be honest.
Okay.
So for the saw blade, it's D6 attacks. Just 1 attack. Oh dear.
That's all right.
That's not great, is it? But it still hits on 3s. That's not great. I'll death score reroll it. There we go. Lovely. And he is now strength.
So he's toughness 7.
So I'm strength 7.
So 4s.
4's to wound. So I get a wound. And it's -2, 2 damage.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay. Savage horns and hooves. I get 4 attacks with these on 3s, hitting 3 times. Okay, and this is strength 6, so running on 5s. Getting 1. That's -2, 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it
takes 3 wounds.
And then I get 4 attacks with the butcher boys.
Very good.
3 hits. Winning on 5s again because it's strength 5. Nothing. So that's it.
Brilliant.
Oh, and my truck. Yay.
Oh yeah, your big truck into the drop pod truck into
drop
the
pod truck.
Outriders.
So he gets 3 attacks hitting on 5s. Nothing. There we go.
Excellent.
That's it. Oh, that's called reroll.
Oh.
No.
Nope. Okay. Okay, so that wraps up the second turn for the Space Marines, and you know, I think it's going to be a blow losing those Assault Centurions. There's no 2 ways about it. And we're really hoping they would do the number on the Squig Hog boys, but the Vanguard vets did better than I thought. And to be fair,
morale there as well, definitely.
Taking that, so morale for the Squig Hogs.
They definitely run.
Definitely run. That's one there. So what about the last one then?
1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Okay, the last one stays around.
He holds firm.
He's
going to get his head crumped in if he runs away. And so not bad. We've tied up the hunter rig, but I can sense a little something on the horizon. I can sense a noise brewing in the horizon. Something's going to come charging down the hill. So with that, we'll go on to Orks turn 2. Okay, so as was suspected, a
mighty Waaagh was
called. So there's a lot going on. So the Death Copters have moved right up onto top of this set of rocky outcrops. The boys have disembarked from the kill rig.
Yeah.
And they're bearing down on the vets. The boys have also disembarked from the hunter rig, and they're also bearing down on the Redemptor Dread. And around this side, the Squig boys have come around the corner to take a sight on the assault intercessors. Handily, old melee boy, he's told the drop pod truck to get out of the way. He wants to crump some heads. And eat the sort of juiciness inside. So that's what we've done. We've brought everything around. The hunter riggers fell back out of combat. So yeah, movement phase is complete. So on to some psychicness.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
We've got another unit of
Call the
tank
war
busters
off
back here.
Call the war off and go home. That we're thinking at the moment. No.
Whoa!
No. Okay, fine.
We've got another unit of tank busters, which are hopefully going to be dejumped.
Okay.
On a 7.
There they
It
are.
goes off on a 7. Wonderful.
And so all of a sudden the Orcs are in the back lines of the Space Marines. They're up on the comms tower, and they're looking to draw a line of sight onto the tanks that are in front of them. So it's going to be a bad day all round, I think, for those that are on the end of it. So what else is he giving a go?
So I've got my kill rig to cast as well. So
yep.
again, I'll try casting Spirit of Ork.
Yep.
Which does not go off on a 4. I'm not going to bother re-rolling that. Smite onto the repulsor.
Okay.
So it just goes off on a 4.
Just goes off.
For 2 more wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So we're coming in just a little bit into the shooting phase. The Squig Hogs have managed to kill 2 assault intercessors with all their shots, but we're going to now put the Squig Bomb, see if we can finish off the Impulsor. There we go.
R2. It hits. Okay, 3 up.
Go on.
Hey, I got a 3. That's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, does it blow
Yeah, I hope so.
up? No.
Oh, boring.
The Squig just like chews through the wires. It goes and just sinks into the ground.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'll remove that in a minute.
Yeah, that's great.
So what are we on to next?
Okay, so now carrying on Squig Bomb theme,
Yep.
we're going to release this Squig Bomb into the Rhino.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll do.
So it's a 4. So
Yep.
it hits and it does. That's pretty much a 1. I take 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Just stick a 1 on his chassis.
Going into the Rhino too.
Okay, so all the tank buster shots into the Rhino.
Okay, so 5 D3 shots. Okay. So hit on 4s.
Yep.
Toughness of a Rhino 7.
Toughness 7, yeah.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Okay, so and I'll death score reroll. So that is 6 at -2.
So 6 pallets. 1. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Does he blow up? No.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 10 guys inside. Let's roll for those in a moment. Hang on.
Open your
Pop open the line and get there.
transports.
That's exactly it. So 10 guys inside, and I lose 2. Okay, I lose 2 orange shirt, Star Trek style dudes. Get rid of them. Okay, we'll sort that out in a moment.
So let's put everything from the kill rig into the repulsor.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I'll put my own tracing shots with my lobber. 2 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
Wounding on 5s at strength 6. No, nothing.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm happy with that.
The sticker cannon
Yep.
doesn't hit, but he gets an automatic reroll. +1 to hit because it's a thingy, so that does hit. It's on a 4. And then wounds on a 4. So it's -3, 3 damage.
Cool, yeah. No, close. Okay, so it takes a further 3.
Okay. He's not taking any wounds yet, I don't think.
Yeah, he took 2.
Oh, 2 mortals, didn't he? Yeah,
he took
that's
2
right.
mortals off the Squig
That's
Bomb.
it. And then the Whir Tower. D3 auto hitting shots for 2.
2, okay.
Strength 9.
Okay, so 3s.
3s. And I'll death score reroll the 2.
Okay. Into a 2.
Into another 2.
Excellent.
So just 1 at -4.
So no save.
No save.
So they don't
Just
have
D6 damage.
Oh my god.
Just 2.
Well, I'll take that. So where are we going next then?
Next up, the Death Copters. They're going to put everything into that Redemptor Dread back there.
Okay.
So each copter gets 2 D6 shots.
Yep.
2d3 shots it is, not d6. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 shots. Hit on 5 though.
Hit on 5?
Hit on 5.
Okay.
Nothing special with them. So yeah, after all that I got 1 hit. 1 hit. Let's go reroll. 2 hits.
Okay.
2 hits. And they wound on strength 8, so 3s?
Toughness 7.
7, so 3s. 1 goes through at -2.
Okay, 1 5-up save coming up for the Emperor. Okay.
So next up we've got the flash kits, and they're going to put everything else now into the rest of those guys there.
Flash gets into the assault intercessors, yeah.
So the flash kit captain hits on 3s, and he rolled 3 2s.
That's
Excellent.
fantastic.
Let's go reroll.
Keep that up.
Hey, 4 2s
Keep that
even.
up. He's been drinking too much fungus brew.
Okay, let's see how if his lads can do any better. Hitting on 4s. They do better, but not a lot.
No.
Okay, and wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Wow. So 3 minus 2, 2 damage.
3 minus 3 minus
No,
2
minus 2, 2 damage. Yeah.
minus 2 2 damage. So 5-ups. 1 guy remaining.
Raider.
This is the Land Raider.
Yeah, we're going to see if we
Super
can finish off
Puppet.
that Land Raider. So it has 8 shots
That's nice.
at strength 7.
Okay.
I think that's what I had last time.
Yeah, I think so, because it was.
Because then I went,
So I tried popping smoke, didn't I? And then.
yeah, and I went, I'm going to spend CP to make it +1 to wound,
So,
which is what I'm doing this time as well.
okay, so it's 4s again. That's it.
So hits on 4s, wounds on 4s.
Yep. Sounds simple.
Not popping smoke this time.
No. No, it's not. It's not. It's not worth
I hit
it.
once.
So definitely not worth it.
Death School reroll. I still only hit once. Wounding on a 4. Well, a wound
Oh.
at least. -5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
D6 damage. 4 up.
Come on.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
6. You only needed 1. It just
Does
needed
it
1
explode?
shot. That's
Does
all
it
needed.
explode? No.
Okay.
So it just crumples into, just crumples away, and that's the Land Raider gone. So a lot of the armour, a lot of these transports are now being whittled away. There is not much left for the ghosts. It's desperate times.
Shoot, so.
Desperate times. So nothing left to shoot.
No, that's it.
So we move on to. You're not charging, no? Fantastic. Right, so turn 3. No, okay. Right. So charges now for the Orcs. Okay, so.
Death Dread in here.
Okay, Death Dread, that's pretty much in. Yep.
Squig Hog's in him.
Okay, that was good. With the 3, they just managed to get in.
The knob got into him too.
Okay. Yep.
So 5d6, 4 ups for mortal wounds. So 4 mortal
he's
wounds
very
on
dead.
the Intercession Sergeant guy.
He's very dead.
Then I'll spend a CP on Unstoppable Momentum,
Yep.
which then means he can then make an additional charge, as there is nobody else currently engaged. And he will make a further charge onto
Onto the chaplain.
onto the chaplain.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
9,
gets
that'll
me
get him in. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's not got far to go. Straight in. Okay.
These boys into the Vanguard vets.
Well, that's pretty much in.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, that's it.
11. So they just basically edge in.
Yep.
So probably get 6 in the combat there, but not a lot else.
Where are we going with the other boys? Are they going anywhere?
They are. Do I want to take out Tap Marine? The boys are going to go into the Redemptor Dread because I just want to hold him up.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
8 there in.
yeah, they're just going to hold him up.
Okay, so we're going to start with the
Knob on Smasher
knob
Squig.
on the Smasher Squig into the chaplain. So what have we got?
Right, so he gets 4 attacks base plus 1 for the WAAAGGHHH.
Okay.
He'll be hitting on 3s because His momentum's took him too far away from the war boss.
No,
So
not bad though.
1 miss. He will be strength 7. You're toughness 7, aren't you?
Toughness 7 because
So
of the
4s.
Forge Master, whatever it's called. Toughness of the Forge.
So yeah, so wounding on 4s, getting 2, and I'll death skull reroll 1. No, so it was just a 2.
Just the 2.
Just a 2, and these are -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so 4 ups. It's fine.
Double 6s again.
Double 6s again.
There's a lot of them today.
Clutch moments, I think.
And then the Smasher Squig.
Yep.
He gets 2 attacks. He hits on 3s, and he will wound on 5s. Yep, that's 1 wound. -1, 2 damage.
It's fine.
No, that chaplain's just soaked it all up.
And at that point, the Vanguard vets will turn around and scream in the boys' faces. We will take you down. Okay, so the Vanguard vets spent 2 CP to interrupt and see if we can at least do some damage to the boys and keep the Vanguard vets less than what comes into them, should we say. So hitting on 3s, 6s exploding. Okay, so we drop 1. Running on 5s, re-rolling because lightning claws, toughness on strength 4.
Strength 4 on lightning claw. Okay, yes.
Use a melee, use a thing. So re-rolling. It's a good job with re-rolling. So 1 wound. 1 wound.
5 up in Vorks the wall. No.
Okay, so
kill 1.
kills 1. And then the sergeant swipes with his relic blade and misses twice.
Oh.
A big one explodes, so he goes back in again. 3s.
3s?
Because it's strength 7.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wow. 1 wound.
Sergeant needs to go back to Marine School.
He does. Minus a lot, -3 or something.
5 up in Von. No.
Okay, kills another one.
So you killed 2.
Killed 2 out of all of that. That was possibly the worst use of 2 CP I've seen for quite some time.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Slightly worse than my 1 CP to get him further into combat from to do nothing.
Brilliant. So,
just carry on.
Just carry on. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with the Dread.
Okay. So the Dread into the Outriders.
So he gets 4 attacks base.
Yeah.
He gets +1 for each claw.
Yeah.
And 1 for the wire.
Hitting on 7s.
Hitting on. Yeah. Hitting on 3s. I still managed to miss most of those.
Oh no.
But I'll death skull reroll 1.
Yeah.
There we go.
Excellent.
And strength is 10.
So 2s.
2s to wound. Missed 2. So that is 3 -3.
So 3 6s.
So 3 damage each.
So kills
1
and puts 1 down to 1 wound.
You've got 1 and 2 wounds, so that dies.
Yeah, that kills that one.
And then there's 2 more. They're 3 wounds each.
Yeah, so it kills them both. Yeah. Okay.
So not with the power snapper first.
Yeah.
On a 2, because they are in range of the war boss.
Yeah.
Trip 6s.
Oh my goodness.
Strength 7, so 3s.
Yeah.
So that's 3 -2, 2 damage.
Oh, kills 1.
Only kills 1.
Kills, leaving the sergeant alive. A very brave man.
15 attacks.
Oh god.
On 2s. There's still a lot of 1s in there.
Yeah. I don't think it's a problem, if I'm honest.
And 3s. With a death skull reroll.
Okay.
There you go. So 3, 6, 7 at -1.
Yeah, got him.
Got him.
Does he explode?
Kill rig. So 7 attacks hitting on 2s. All hit.
Yep.
And strength 8 wounding on 4s.
Yep.
Death skull reroll. So 5 at -2.
So 5 ups. 4 go through.
2 damage each.
So he's got, what did I say, 7 remaining. Oh, 9 remaining, sorry. So he's got 2 remaining now.
2 remaining. Okay. The boys on board hit twice, wounding on 5s, nothing. And then 4 attacks with the squeak thing at the front. Oh no, hit on 2, so I do that.
Yep.
One, that is a hit. So, but then wounding on 5s because it's only strength 7. None.
Okay.
Nothing else. Go first.
Yep.
3 attacks hitting on 2s because you're a vehicle.
Okay.
Yep, that counts. And then wounding on 4s. So 2 minus 2.
So 2 5-ups. No.
And with your rule, it's only 1 damage anyway.
Yeah, so taking 2 wounds.
27 chopper attacks.
Excellent.
This is what everyone's come to see. Hitting on 2s because you're a vehicle. And wounding on 5s because you're a vehicle. And I've got an axe. Okay, let's take that though. That's pretty good. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Too many dice.
So 10 4-up saves. And he takes 4 more wounds. Okay, so that's 6 wounds taken in total. And now he gets to strike back.
Now it's time for revenge.
So he gets 4 attacks, 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. 6s explode.
Ooh,
So
nice.
2 exploding 6s, so we get 6 attacks from 5. Strength 14.
Oh, wounding on
Or
5s.
something like that. So wounding on 7. Yeah, so wounding on 2s. Yeah, minus 3.
1, 2, 3, so 5. Am I 5-up invuln for the war? I say 3.
Whoa.
Only 2 boys go down.
Only 2 boys go down. That's a right old swamp, that is.
Fantastic.
Right, the repulsor. Nope. Right, okay. So, no morale to do anyway, because everyone's dead. So, that's good to see.
I do have to take morale.
Do you? On what?
Yeah, I've only got leadership 7, so I lost 2 boys from the
Oh,
unit.
okay.
So
All
1 of
right.
6. I failed. So 1 runs. Welcome to our old
But
club.
only ones. It's
Only
ones, isn't
one
it?
on ones and another
so-
one.
so,
So
okay,
2.
yeah.
So this
So
unit's
2
down
gone.
to 6.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Okay. Right.
And you killed 2 on the other unit as well.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. I forgot about that. Orcs is. Oh,
No.
they're fine.
That unit's fine.
Brilliant. Right.
So yeah.
So at the end of Orcs turn 2, that's been pretty decimating. The Space Marines are still really far back. They've not even made it through to the base yet. They're still. The chaplain's managed to go through the crumped wall, but the chaplain needs to fight back.
Yes, the chaplain does.
The chaplain needs to fight back.
The chaplain definitely
very,
does
very
need to
true.
fight back.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, and 6s explode because he got charged.
Bye bye, egg cracker.
So, what's the toughness?
T6.
So 3s to wound. Yeah.
7.
7.
5-up invuln. I made 1.
Okay.
Are they minus 1 damage each?
2 damage each.
Bye bye, egg cracker.
Ah, excellent. So now we're at the end. That's some solace, I think. But the Space Marines, the Ghosts, have got a lot of work to do. So after a pretty brutal second turn, we'll move on to turn 3. Right, okay, so at the end of the movement phase, we're going to roll for the chaplain on camera for his stuff. He's going to do the Exhortation of Rage on himself, which goes off on the 4, and we're going to do the Canticle of Hate, which also goes off on a 2 because he's a wise orator. So, basically, across the board, the aggressors and the captain have finally disembarked from the repulsor, knowing there's not long left for it. The attack marines have come round to take a line of sight onto the hunter rig. The Redemptor stayed in combat. This Redemptor's moved up to try and take on a few things down here. So we'll move on. There's no psychic phase, so we can move straight on to the shooting phase. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Redemptor, and it's going to split fire because it always works. So we put the Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Squig Boy, everything else into the Copters. So we'll start with the Fragstorm rocket launchers for D6 shots for 1. Excellent.
Whee!
Hits on 4s. The Heavy Flamer, 6.
Goal.
So 3.
Auto hitting.
6 auto hits. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4 to wound.
Copters.
Yep.
Yep.
3 wounds. -1.
5 up involved. So it takes 1 wound.
Takes a wound. 8, 9, 12. So 12 shots, hitting on 4s. To the degraded into, drop dice don't count apparently, into the Squig Hog. Strength 6, toughness 6, so 4s again. 1 wound, -1. I didn't want to kill him anyway, I wanted to hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
So working our way around, going to spend a couple of CP now on some stuff for the Salamanders. So the aggressors are going to go into the boys here. So that's I'm going to use a Flamecraft, and there's which basically gives them max shots.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, and I forget its name. Basically, 1 model in the unit on 4 pluses to wound, do mortal wounds, but it's capped at 3.
Okay.
So it's not that bad. So I'm going to get some dice together because it's quite a lot of dice, and I'll see on the other side.
These Snagger boys are definitely worth getting rid of.
And after that, lots of CP spent. I did spend an extra CP. I basically cleared out all my CP to give them the +1 to wound as well on the Flamers and Melters. And that's that unit gone. They are disappeared, which is very good for me. So then we'll move round. We will fire the Redemptor into combat. Okay, so the plasma cannon and the rocket pod are going to go into the hunter rig if we can clear the boys, but the heavy flamer and the storm bolters are going to go into the boys surrounding it. So we'll start off with some tracer fire from the nipple cannons themselves. Hitting on 3s because they're not heavy. 2 hits. Strength 4, toughness 5, so 5s to wound. 2 wounds, 2 5s.
Nice.
What do we get?
2 dead.
2 dead. The dream is alive. So the number of shots from the flamer. Let's hope it's more than 4. It's actually 4.
They 1 wound each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 5 wounds on them.
Oh, because of the knob. That's right. Okay. Of course. Okay, so strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s to wound. 2 wounds, -1.
Saved 1, 1 more dice.
Okay, so I'll take that. So prevents the shooting from happening into the other thing, but worth declaring. I think hopefully the Redemptor can kill those 3 after they've fought him first. So shooting wise then, everything from these 2 tactical marine squads are going to go into the hunter rig. It's got 6 wounds left.
Yep.
So I've got a crack missile in 1 squad and I've got a las cannon in another squad.
Ugh.
So we'll roll the bolters off camera and come back for the heavy weapons. We'll do the 2 heavy weapons together if you like.
Yep.
Okay, so as suspected, pretty incidental fire. Even the plasma pistol from the sergeant did not do anything. So we're going to go for the crack missile into the hunter rig, which misses. Fantastic. We're going to go for the las cannon. We move, so it's hitting on 4s. And it misses. So a good day at the office all round, really. Everyone's very happy about that. So the only thing I can do is now I've got my chaplain.
Your pulse can shoot into the rig.
Yes, the pulse can shoot into the rig, minus to hit, but we'll do that. So we'll do like I did before. We'll start off with the Gatling cannon. So it's now, well, I mean, it's now hitting on 6s.
Really?
It's
Has he got 2 wounds left? Oh, I forgot about that.
That's all right. 2 hit. 1 wound.
Minus.
Well, 5 up in, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, 5 wounds. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I don't think I'll bother with the storm bolters. I'll do the last cannons though. 1 hit on the last cannon.
Solid 3s.
And I get a 2. Put your dice down, it's all right. Okay, so that being said, the chaplain has his absolver pistol, so he'll fire into one of the squig hogs.
And his bite guns.
Which hits, oh yeah. Which wounds? The absolver is minus something.
Definitely goes through out of order 2. So how many damage?
It is, it's just 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. So it kills 1 because 1 had 1 wound.
Oh, okay.
So
that's it, that's fine. So then the twin bolt rifles, 2 hits. Twin bolt rifles, 1 wound. Minus 1.
Yeah, it goes through.
Okay.
2 wounds.
So now the shooting phase done, nice and quick. Let's look at charges. That's really quite annoying that he didn't get out of combat, but never mind. We'll live with it. So charges across the board are going to be the chaplain into the squig hogs, which is pretty much going to be an auto win, I think.
Yep.
These squads of tactical marines are going to go into the hunter rig. The aggressors and captain are going to go into the kill rig, and the redemptor's going to go into the copters.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Excellent. Right, we'll roll and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, so we're going to start with the aggressors into the kill rig and see if we can at least chip something off of that. So hitting on 4s because of the -1, but rerolling 1s and 6s explode. So fingers crossed we can get a little bit of luck on that one. And I needed it. Okay, so reroll those 1s. 1 translates. And I'm putting 2 back in again for the 6s. Okay, so that one's in for the 5 and 1, 2. Okay, so what's the toughness?
8.
And I'm strength 8 because of the
×2, yeah.
×2, so force to wound. So 2, 4, 6 wounds at -3.
5 up in goal.
Yeah.
I saved 1. How much damage each?
2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6 left.
I'll go on to the captain then. He has got quite a bit. So he's got 5 attacks on the charge. So 6 attacks on the charge. He's the Imperium sword, so he gets another attack. Okay, and he gets extra strength. So it's 3, 6, 7 attacks on the charge, hitting on 2s. 6s explode. Okay, so he has 1 6, which explodes and turns that 1 into a hit.
Lovely job.
Less than I thought. So he has the burning blade. So he is strength 7, but with the Imperium sword, he gets then the additional strength. So it becomes strength 8.
Nice.
Because you had it on after, don't you? So, so strength 8, toughness 8. So falls to wound. So that is 4 wounds at -5.
Okay, so 5 up in goal still. Does he ignore goals, does he?
No, it doesn't ignore him.
Yeah, how much damage each?
I'm not Votan.
Wait,
2 damage, 2 damage each.
Okay. So that is 6 damage, which
is the exact number.
That is the exact number needed.
We're very efficient.
Or do I use a CP and try and keep it alive?
Go for it.
Yeah, we'll use a CP, see if we can get a 5 up.
Go for it.
And then see if we can keep it alive.
Okay, here we go.
No, absolutely not.
Does it explode?
Does it explode? It does!
Yeah. Yay!
Mortal wounds.
So we've got the tactical marines that are in combat right now.
Tactical marines take one mortal wound.
That'll do.
Repulsor.
Repulsor. Got 2 to get through.
2 mortal wounds. Does it explode?
Please, let's have a go. Come on. You ready? You ready? Oh, I saw it meant for a minute. It did, and it didn't. Okay. And then the captain.
Captain. 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds.
Yes. Aggressors. 3
Oh,
mortal
kills
wounds.
one. Okay, so kills an aggressor. I'm going to get rid of not the sergeant. Let's get rid of that guy in the middle there. I'll get him in a minute.
I was going to say, I'll take my guy first.
And yeah, very good. So he's gone. I'll check how many wounds the captain's got. He's not got many left. He's got 3 left. And I'll put 1 wound on that guy over there. That bumhead. There you go. Fantastic. Okay. So after the kill week's gone, that's really good. I will consolidate just because not forgetting really the mission I've got, which is to try and get all the way to this said landing pad and hold on. So then we'll move round to we'll do most of the Marines off camera, but come back for the Thunderhammer. And so on to the sergeant. The tactical Marines came in and did absolutely well. They did some wounds, but they all got saved. So on to the sergeant with his Thunderhammer. So he's hitting on 4s. Re-rolling the 1s. I've got 1 explodes, so you get 2 hits. Strength 8 versus toughness 8, so 4s to wound. 2 wounds, -2, 3 damage each.
5 up. Oh, double 5.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
pretty clutch, actually. That is
pretty clutch.
So, on to the chaplain. Okay, so the chaplain is going into the Squeak Hog boys and is hitting on 2s, fishing for 6s. He doesn't get a single 6, but he does hit all the time, which is fine. What's toughness of those again? 5. 6. So strength 4, +2 for the Crozius. So he doesn't get any pluses anywhere. No. Oh yes, +1 to the because it states the rage went off. So he gets additional. Yeah. So 3s to wound. All of them wound. Ooh.
How many was that?
That's all 5.
5.
So 5 at -1, 2 damage each.
5 up invuln. So 3 go through, so 1 kills 1, and 2 damage each, you said?
2 damage each.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him flying around and kicking the crap out of or more with his bike wheels. Yeah, that's the whole unit.
Ah, now the dream is definitely alive. I won't consolidate forward though. I'll leave him there because, mind you, they're in the building, aren't they?
Yep, they're in the building.
Yeah. So I'll leave him there. It's fine. So now on to the Redemptor into the copters. So Redemptor hit on 4s because he's bracketed, but 6s exploding, and he basically gets 2 hits. Fantastic. But strength 14 or whatever it is, so 2s to wound. Both go through. -3.
5 up invuln.
Oh, 5 and a 6.
Those 5 up invulns.
Saving
the day right now.
And with that, you get to fight back. So you got your rig, your copters, and your boys.
So we'll go with the copters first. So the copters are fantastic because they get 3 attacks each. So each attack does 3 attacks.
That sounds amazing.
So they do 9 attacks each.
Oh.
As they hit you with their
whirring blades. Ah.
So it's 27 attacks. And if I charged you on the wall, they get an extra 1. It would be 30 attacks with 3 models.
that's like me with a Pentia. That's horrendous.
It's filthy. Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, we're just...
it's going to roll that way into a 3, so I did it there. Only on 5.
Yeah, it's only strength 5, I think.
Okay.
So 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, and I will Descal reroll.
Yep.
5, no, so 5 at -1.
So 5 3 ups, 5 4 ups. Well, takes 2. What's the damage?
Takes just 1.
Okay, so he's got 4
Imagine
remaining.
if it'd be more than 1 on 27 attacks.
Oh, yeah, that's horrendous. Okay, so I'll then attack with the Redemptor then, because
Yep.
we're alternating. So he gets 4 attacks now.
What does he hit on now?
He's down to 2 remaining. Or has he taken 2? I can't remember. I don't think he's been.
He can't, no, because I haven't put that much into him. He must have
No.
only taken 2
Yeah.
wounds from the boy.
So,
Because the tank busters took out the rhino.
oh, that's right. So hitting on 3s. Okay, that's really good. Wounding on, killing on 2s basically. Wounding on 2s. So yeah,
got
so,
5 pinballs.
yeah, 5 pinballs. Oh, so
1.
it kills 1. Okay. Can the boys tear him down with It's all right, boys. We've got him.
Right, so Power Snapper.
Yep.
2 hits. I'll death score reroll that. No, 2 hits. Winning on 4, strength 7. 2 go through, -2, and well, there's still 1 damage because of your dreadnought rules. But
5 ups.
there you go. 2 more damage.
Okay. So he's got 9 remaining.
And then 3 attacks with the boy. 1 hit. Wounds, -1.
Oh, he's just wrenched a bit of pipe work or something. And he has as well.
There you go.
So he's got 8 left. And with that, the hunter rig gets to fight into those 2 separate squads.
He is bracketed, aren't I? I didn't take any wounds from that squad, did I? So I'm still on 6.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
No, it's
Thunder hammers and fists flying everywhere.
absolutely, and not a single thing done.
Not a thing. A couple of dents. That's about it. Okay. So let's put the flipping drunken flash kits. So let's put the guys that do 1 damage into that unit.
Yep.
That's got guy with 1 wound, and then the squig and the saws into that unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
They both got thunder hammers, or was one?
No,
unit?
just the one guy.
Oh,
the
who's
one
got-
with the flag on. One with the banner.
Oh,
He's the Thunderhammer guy.
yeah. Okay. Slight change then.
Yep.
Let's just put everything into that unit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Starting
Yep.
off with the guys who do 1 damage. All hit,
Okay.
winning on 3s. All wound,
Oh.
-1.
Oh,
Oh wow,
have
okay.
to do some right-handed modelling next time.
Yeah, absolutely. The squig, all hit,
Okay.
and they'll be wounding on 3s also. So just 2 at -1.
Okay.
So that kills the wounded one.
Kills when you want. Yep.
Okay, and then the main attack from the Savage Horns and Hooves is now D6 shots for 1 again. I'm sure I got 1 last time. Get rid of that dice. And it misses. Death score reroll. Hits. 3 to wound. Nope. Nothing. Just killed that 1 wounded guy.
Just because that's it.
That's it. That's all it did. Yep. It flopped.
Okay. So at the end of the Space Marines turn, we've managed to deal with a little bit of a threat here and get rid of the kill rig and get rid of the boys. So we've opened up a little bit here on the breach. But the copters stand firm. The Redemptor just hit a brick wall, and the Redemptor down here is still tied up. The chaplain also managed to get rid of the squig boys, but there is still an awful lot of orc around. So what will the orcs do on orcs turn 3? Okay, so at the end of the orc movement phase, the hunter rig has stayed in combat, but the Tyrannid Dread, whatever it is, has come round. Spider Dread has come round to say hello and have fun times with the chaplain. The warlord brick truck stopper himself is eyeing up the aggressors. He wasn't very happy he's got rid of the kill rig. And this squig boy, well, he fancies his chances. So we'll see what happens. But the other boys have fell out of combat. So the trucks are the tank busters who are hidden away nicely on this scenery, ripping it apart, ripping all the antenna apart to add stuff onto their tank busting equipment, having fun. And the copters have stayed in combat?
Yep, they've stayed in combat.
Okay, so...
The Squig Hog boy, he knows there's a spot for promotion now with the knob on Smash Squig being die, so he's going to try and get his promotion by taking out.
That sounds like, well, leave it to me, boys. That's it, right, fantastic. So on to the psychic phase then.
Psychic phase, yep, so I'm out of range of Squiggly, I haven't got Squiggly Curse anymore, I've forgotten, I've got... Fists of Gork.
Fists of Gork.
And the jump. But I can't do, well, I can do the jump, but it seems pointless to do the jump on anything right now. So we'll start off with just a simple smite.
Cheeky smite.
Which, super smite.
Oh, that wasn't on the cards. He's obviously been saving it up. What we got?
3.
Kills one, straight out.
And then I will cast... nothing, because I'm not actually in range. Spirit of Gork's 12 inch. That'll do. Just
that'll do. That's. I think that's enough.
Just give the tank busters.
Okay.
So 5 D3 shots. That's not great. And got 3.
Okay.
Wounding on 3, strength 8.
Yep.
Death Skull reroll the 1 into a 2. So just 2 at -2.
So 2 wounds at -2, looking for 5s. Neither one goes, so both go through.
Both go through, so 3 damage each goes down to 2 damage each, so 4 damage.
So I've got 4 wounds remaining.
Okay, 4 wounds remaining. And we're going to see whether Big Mech Gear Smasher can finish it off.
Go for it. Go for it. What's
he gets 6 shots.
6 shots, okay.
At strength 7.
7. 4s, okay. So
okay.
6 and 4. 4s and 4s again. Is that right?
4s and 4s.
4s and
Every
4s.
round.
Nice and easy. That's been quite straightforward.
I could spend last 2 CPs to make it, but I think I'm not gonna.
Okay.
So 4s and 4s. Perfectly average.
Perfectly average.
I'm gonna Death Skull reroll. Ooh. There we go.
Okay.
So 4 hits. On 4s. 1.
Ooh.
Just 1 at -5.
Okay, I won't bother with what's the damage?
D6.
D6. So you need
Oh, just 1.
3 wounds remaining. Okay, so the
And
flash gets
fear
going to...
angering the war boss, but the war boss then will be free. War boss on war boss fight.
Oh yeah, let's go for it.
So 3s with the captain, who's found his shooting boots. There we go. And 4s for the other guy. They have apparently lost theirs.
They're still busy drinking in that. They'll probably find there's a really good bar in there apparently.
Yeah, absolutely. Strength 6 are winning on 3s with a Death Skull reroll. So that is 2, 4, 6 at -2, 2 damage.
Okay, so 6 5-ups.
Yep.
Not even close. Not even close.
Not even 1.
No.
Oh dear.
I think he's got the Friday armor. Okay. So he's well gone.
Okay. That's
So
it, shooting wise, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only got those 3 things to shoot, I think. That's it.
So charges.
Charges. Spider Dread into Chaplain.
Okay. He's in. Boop. He's in.
Okay.
Yep.
War Boss.
War Boss
into
onto
Warlord.
War Boss.
Or Warlord
Okay.
to Warlord.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm getting that stuck now. That is going to be I think it's just over 8.
Just over 8. So yeah.
8-inch charge. That's a 9.
Oh.
He
Spicy times.
barges the guy out of the way.
No promotion for you,
get
mate.
there.
I'm sorry. Squeak going in.
Absolutely. Squeakhog's following his mate, following his warlord. Double one.
Ooh.
No, fails. Here we go. It. Only getting a 3 on the reroll.
Yeah.
I think double one failed, but I think a 3 gets it.
He gets in. I think he's literally like.
I think he was a bit surprised.
That's it. He comes barreling through, and he's like the squig panics and rears up and all that kind of stuff.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it, really.
So.
Okay.
I have 1 CP from the start of your turn, so I can't interrupt anywhere anyway. So
fantastic.
We may as well crack on.
Spider dread.
Spider dread. Spider dread.
Spider dread.
Dreads, whatever a spider dreads.
Well, he doesn't do very well there. Death score reroll. No. Strength 10. T7.
Triple 7, yeah.
So 3's the wound. So 3 go through. So it's all on your invuln.
4 vulnerable saves. Here we go.
Oh, he's done it again!
Makes all 3.
Oh dear.
Oh,
He's going to start pulling limbs off the spider dread.
He stands firm. Okay.
And then the other charge then is the war boss on warlord.
Yeah.
Warlord on warlord fight.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so my warlord just has a relic axe that'll help him out. Relic axe. Well, it's actually a spear in this one. Head whopper's kill chopper.
Head whopper's kill chopper.
Head whopper's kill chopper.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the squig also gets to attack.
That reminds me of that Smith and Jones scene or something like that, which I'll tell you about it later. But it's very funny. Something like talking about some film, something on the whopper chopper. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but it did make me laugh. Anyway.
Right, so 5 attacks with Brick himself.
Yep.
Okay, and then the squig afterwards gets 3 attacks itself.
Right. Okay.
So 5 attacks with Brick, hitting on 2s.
Go for it.
Okay, and I think I'll probably death score re-roll the 1.
Yep, makes sense.
There we go. So
Okay.
5 hits.
5 hits.
Okay, strength is 12. 2s?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. It might be 2.
Any 6s do an additional mortal wound.
Of course. Okay.
So no 6s, so
thank
just
goodness.
5 on your invuln.
Okay. The captain.
I assume anyway. They're 2 damage each.
Captain could be torn down.
No, he's got one
He's
left.
got 1 wound remaining. Do I dare CP that? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I've got a squig who's about to eat you.
Yeah, wow.
And the squig will do.
What's the squig?
So, squig who gets 3 attacks, hits on 2s, wounds on. He's strength 7, so wound on 3s. Any 6s do 3 mortal wounds instead.
I'll save this. I'll save the CP. I'm not wasting that. Yeah, he's a new model, so he's got to die. He's the first time he's out, so go for it.
Okay. So Ed Biter. That's the squig's name, obviously. On 2s.
Yeah.
And 3s. 6s doing the mortals. So that would
6
miss.
mortal wounds.
That would be 6 mortal wounds.
Okay. I don't get any. Oh, with the relic blade. Does the relic blade give you something mortal? Relic shield.
Relic shield
Hang
might.
on. Okay. So 6 mortal wounds. The relic shield does indeed give you a 4 up. Ignore mortal wounds because he's carrying his mate on his back there. Here we go. He's taken 2.
Taken 2. Very good.
Oh, he has 2 wounds remaining.
Very good.
He's a squig boy now, is it?
And then the Squeakhog boy, still gunning for that promotion.
Go for
Hitting
it.
on 2s. I'll death score re-roll the 1. There we go, 2s. Good job the war boss is right next to him.
Hit him harder. Hit him.
Okay, toughness 5.
Yeah, something like that.
So 3s.
Oh,
So-
it's 3s, aren't
There you go. So 2 go through, then -2, 2 damage.
So 4 up invulnerables. 2 damage.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Not even if he used a CP. Okay. And with that, Captain falls. In a blink not even a blink of teleportation because they're trying to get off the landing pad. They haven't even got that normal excuse. They'll come back for him later. He's gone. He's dead. They'll pick him up. The Storm Raven gunship, I'm sure, will swing by and drop a magnetised thing at the bottom of it and pick him up.
That's it.
Okay, so with that then...
That guy gets his promotion. Well, I think it's his promotion. The Warlord will probably kill him. Taking his kill.
For taking him out. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think what needs to happen there is on your base of your Warlord, there's some kind of squig hog head needs to end up on the base. Cool. So now I guess fighting back. So changing my mind, or Gary changing my mind, going into Redemptor into the copters. Okay. So hitting on what's he now?
4 wounds left. So, yeah, 4s.
Oh, that's not
pretty
bad.
good. Pretty good.
Wounding on 2s. All 3 go through.
I've only got 6 up Invuln this time.
Oh, okay.
I still save 2.
Oh my god. That kills that one because it's D3 plus 3, so one at least goes.
Yeah, you kill 1.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
There we go. And so now you want to fight with your...
Now I'll fight with a kill rig.
Kill rig?
Onto the...
the
unit with the Thunder Hammer again. I'm just
yeah,
put
so
everything
3 guys to get through.
So D6 shots, D6 hits, 4. Hitting on 2s now because my Warlord is charged up and is close.
Yeah.
So 2s and strength. It's gone down to strength 7, so 3s.
So 3s.
Ooh, quad 6s.
Oh my god.
-2.
How does that work? 5 ups. Not a 1.
They're 2 damage each.
That's the squad.
Lovely.
I
said I was putting everything into that
nothing.
one. I said I was putting everything into that unit, so that's
That's
done.
That's then gone. So then
you can hit
the
back.
chaplain. The chaplain hitting into Spider Dread.
Spider Dread.
He's got 9 wounds.
He's got 9 wounds.
He's not been hit yet, has he? Right.
No.
So hitting on 2s. 6 is exploding.
It might be 8 wounds actually. I will check.
So no 6s again. He gets his +1 to wound because he's got his canticle off.
Yeah, 8 wounds.
He's going to see the doctor about that. But anyway, so it's what toughness is he?
7.
7. So 3s to wound. Come on, here we go. 3 wounds. That would have been immortal in addition, but he's not got that one.
Right.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. How much damage each?
2 damage each.
2 damage each.
So he will live.
So 6 up Invuln. Minus...
-1.
Oh, -1. No, so maybe 5 up. 4 up even. 4 up. So I save 2. 1 goes through.
Takes 2 damage.
Takes 1 damage.
1 damage because he's a ramshackle. So
that was a real tickling fest over there.
That was, yeah. There's not much going on there. Excellent. And with that, I mean, I'll roll some dice for those guys. No, right. So that's there's not going to do anything at all. So with that marks the end of turn 3 for the Orcs.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens on the Space Marines turn 4. Okay, so a lot of chat off camera, and we decided that the narrative thing to do, and this is why it's good playing narrative games, because you can make stuff up on the fly, is the Storm Raven comes in and does a strafing run. It's not going to wait until turn 5. It's coming. It's heard the course. It's heard the captains down. So as it swoops through, it comes off this board edge here and it comes all the way through, and it puts all the cannons it can as a strafing run into the Orc boys, tank busters, and then it puts the hurricane bolters into the boys, and it'll finish up here, and it will put all its missiles into the tank, into the drop pod truck. In the meantime, this Redemptor's come round looking to sacrifice itself and take out the squig and then charge the war boss. These brave souls have stayed in combat, and the chaplain has made a very tactical decision. He hasn't run away. It's tactically he's withdrawn because he's got intel with him. That's the thing.
Yeah. Got to get it off now. Got to get it back.
He's got to get it. So it's like a power bank for the Emperor's throne.
Yeah.
And he's got to get it, plug it in,
He's
so
got to
it
get
keeps
that
him going.
USB port
Exactly.
filled,
So that's what he's doing. So hopefully what we'll do is we've got a couple of things, but let's see what happens this turn then. So we're going to just roll for the Storm Raven coming on and see if it can do the business against the tank busters and the boys. So the twin assault cannons going into the tank busters. So 12 shots, hitting on 3s. So wounding on 3s. That is also not too bad. That is 3, 6, 7 wounds at minus.
They're all dead.
What? They're all dead?
Yeah, I
rolled it.
I did 6s. I didn't roll a single one.
Oh.
So tank busters go down. They get absolutely
busters.
annihilated. They weren't looking behind them. They were looking to get that kill on that Redemptor, and they got annihilated.
Oh,
by
absolutely
Storm Raven.
superb. Right, we'll get some dice together for those little 2 boys that are above the missile silo. That's not bad. I dropped 2 again. Whew, that's not very good though. That is 3 wounds.
Into
2 boys.
those 2 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got them.
Got him?
It was only 6s.
Oh my god. So
The hero of a Storm Raven.
he is doing well so far. So the next one we've got the Storm Strike missile launcher into the drop pod truck, hitting on 3s, which it hits. 3s to wound. It wounds on a 6. It is minus 3 damage.
Yeah, to it. It's done. Down to 6.
Okay, and then 2 crack missiles.
Doable.
Doable, just 1 hits.
CP?
Yeah, I think I will, yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits. Wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
Minus.
And that is crack missile from him is minus 2.
So save 1, 1 goes through.
D6 damage.
If you get 6, you do it.
There we go. It's a 6!
Oh,
Yes! The heroes.
Got it!
The
Does it
hero.
explode?
It explodes!
So that's
Phenomenal.
gonna probably get the flash kits inside the building. So now I've got to roll for the Mega Knobs. Okay, the Mega Knobs don't die.
They all get out. That's
Mega Knobs will get
phenomenal.
out. And then we do a mortal wound to the flash kits.
That's brilliant.
And the Gear Smasher as well, who takes 3 mortal wounds, which he ignores on 5s, which he
And he
ignores
takes
2.
1.
So he takes 1
Brilliant.
mortal wound as well.
What a phenomenal round of shooting from the Storm Raven. He is the hero the Imperium needs. Right, so heavy flamer from the Redemptor into a heavy flamer from the Redemptor into the copters.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For 4 shots. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4 to wound. Was it strength 6, toughness 6? What copters?
The copter's T5.
5, so 4 to wound. 3 wounds, minus 1.
1 save, 2 go
1
through.
save, 2 go through. So, okay. Storm bolters. 3 hits, 5s to wound, no wounds. He's got an auto Gatling cannon.
Yeah.
So he can fire in, what is that, 12 shots? I forget now.
Yeah.
3, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's hitting on 4s. Hitting on 5s because of thing. Heavy weapon and he's degraded.
Yeah, because of hidden changes. Still quite a lot of hits though.
Yeah, 3s to wound. All 5 wounds.
Wow. Minus 1. So that one came out. So 3 wounds.
So kills that one on.
So kills that one.
Yeah.
And then this one's down to 2.
Excellent. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Going through them now.
Heavy flamer from this Redemptor into the Squig Boy.
Yep.
For 3 shots.
That's enough.
Strength 5, toughness 5, toughness 6. So 5's to wound. 1 wound.
Minus
-1.
So it's the safe.
It's a safe. Rapid fire thing is 2 hits. 5's to wound. 2 wounds from the Stormbolter.
Any AP?
No.
So 1 goes through. So he's down to 2 wounds on him.
So I'm going to have to charge them both. So I'm going to have to put the plasma cannon into the Squig Boy. There's no choice for it.
Plasma cannon into the Squig Boy.
Yeah. Or do I put a plasma cannon into Spider Dread?
Oh, that's not a bad shout. Just knock his movement down.
Spider Dread. Dreads,
Means the
whatever,
chapter's only got
Spider Dreads.
Yeah, I mean, he has had a few wounds taken off of him
What's he
now,
got
so
left?
he's got 6 left.
6 left?
Yeah, he's got 6 wounds left.
Yeah, I could shoot him and then charge those 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Number of shots from them.
You need a high one.
So Icarus Rocket Pod.
Nice.
So 3 shots hitting on. What's he got? 3 left. Hitting
3
on,
left.
Hitting on 5s. 1 hit.
Got a hit.
Strength 7. Toughness 8. So 7s to 4s. Wounds on 6.
AP?
Ooh, I ain't asking. Rocket Pod.
Doesn't matter.
What'd you
I
get?
got a 3. It takes the damage. It's at least
yeah,
1.
-1.
Yeah,
2
there you go.
damage. Oh, it takes 1 damage. Yeah. So number of shots with the cannon.
Oh, it's a big 6.
6.
Oh, you got it rolling these 6.
I'm not overcharging because I want to keep him alive because I will die. Hitting on 5s. Yeah, 1 to 3 wounds when hitting on 5s. Right. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's a couple of hits.
2 hits.
Oh, it's enough. It's enough.
Strength 8.
Winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
Oh no!
Now I spend the CP.
Now you spend your CP. Yeah. Oh no!
Spider Dread. No, what it was, all those whirling blades like that.
Yeah.
Like that, and he just blinks them out of the way. Like that dude out of Big Trouble in Little China. Wearing blades with his hands like that. Okay. Okay. So that is pretty much it. So it's now charging.
Yep.
So there's only 1 real charge, which is the Redemptor into those 2.
Yep.
I don't have any CP
No CP.
because I've just spent it.
Go for it.
What is it? What are you telling me it is?
You're looking for.
I get plus
It's-
1
yeah.
1 to my charge,
So
so
it's not quite 7 to the furthest one.
so
So it's a
5.
6-inch charge, so 5 for you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, he's
Nailed it.
nailed it.
10.
He's angry, Dreadnought.
You killed my. At the box, it's like you killed my captain. Anyway, right. So I'm not even going to think. I don't think I'm even going to bother splitting the attacks. I'm just going to put it all into the war boss.
All into the war boss.
Well, it'd be rude not to.
Yeah, you definitely.
So
Right.
4 attacks, 5 attacks on the charge.
So he is hard as nails.
Oh, there's nails. Is that
So-
like transhuman? Is it?
It is -1 to wound.
Okay, cool. So it'll be 3s.
Basically, yeah.
So I'm hitting on 5s.
hit on 5s, wounding on 3s.
Hoping for 6s to
He's got
explode.
9 wounds.
Oh.
Oh!
They all
Big
hit.
roll.
They all hit.
Big roll.
Whoa. 3s to wound.
3s to
Threes
wound, not 2s. 3s,
to wound.
as hard as nails. It didn't matter.
All 5 go through, and it is minus. So on your invuln, which is what?
5 up.
5 up invuln.
You've got a 5 up invuln.
D3 plus 3 a time. Come on, come on. Okay, go.
Okay, I made 3. 2. 2. And I'm not going to CP reroll because I
So
might
this
fight
is-
on death.
Does he minus any wounds or anything? Does he
Nope.
like doesn't reduce
Oh,
anything?
is he -1 damage? It might be -1 damage. Hold on.
Oh.
Thick hide, yes, he reduce 1 damage. So it's D3 plus 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
3,
So the
6,
maximum
9,
of 12.
Maximum of 12. So basically D3 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you need 5
Both times.
on these.
So
he's
number
taken
one.
4, you need to get 5 wounds.
He's taken 4 wounds, is it?
Yeah, well, he'll take. No, he hasn't taken any wounds yet, but he'll take 4 wounds because it's D3 plus 2. Yeah.
So first one. He was dead.
You've been rolling double 6s all day.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
So we'll just go straight back.
Go for it.
We'll go straight back. Okay. And he's going to try and take the glory. Not Ed Biter.
Go for it.
On 2s. So I'll use my death score reroll to reroll on them.
Yeah.
4 hits. So strength 12.
So 3s.
Yeah, strength 12 for 3s. So 3 go through. No mortal wounds though. Okay, and these are -3, and they're only 1 damage each though because you've got -1 damage.
So 6 will keep me alive.
1 6.
Or 2 damage each.
Yeah, but it gets reduced to 1 because
Yeah,
of your.
so I've got
but I've
3
still
wounds
got the squig after.
Yeah. So A6 will keep me alive for the squig.
Has he got 3 left?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's got 1 left.
So we've got 1 left now.
So
So
3
keep me
attacks with the
alive for the
squig.
squig. Come on, squig, have a go.
Not quite sure how he's going to bite the head off a dreadnought, but okay. So you've got 2 hits. Okay, wounding on 4s, 6s, 3 mortals. So 2 wounds. These are not -3. These are less.
Oh, good.
These are. Oh no, I told a lie. They are -3. Sorry, they're -3, 3 damage.
Okay, so 2 6s. Here
You
you
need
go.
2. You need double 6.
You ready? You ready?
Oh! No way.
Next one.
No
You ready?
way.
Ready?
Oh, that was nearly a 6. That was nearly a 6.
Does he blow up? I hope
We
he
could
blows
do,
up.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
no. And with that, the Redemptor falls, but he's done his job.
He almost pulled that off. He
His
was so close.
his duty does end. Because on this battlefield, the sarcophagus won't be returned.
No, it's going to be looted.
It's going to end up on the front of a wagon.
It's going to be looted into a new death dread.
So we thought we'd just fight off camera for the Redemptor versus Copter and everything else. Now the sergeant managed to stay alive, but more importantly, we had 2 6s to roll for the Copter to stay alive, and it was Gary's turn to roll 2 6s. So yeah, there you go.
Boom.
That's very good. So the Redemptor's held up. He can't support anybody right now as we go on to Orcs turn 4.
Yeah.
So here we are at the end of the Orcs movement phase. Orcs turn 4. There's not many assets left for the. I think I have 3 models left. I have 1 heroic sergeant who's busy stabbing orcs and trying to cut pipes on the hunter rig. I have a Redemptor Dread and I have a chaplain. The Stormhaven, it's there, but yeah, you have got less than I thought you'd have. I'll be honest, but yeah. Anyway, Orcs turn 4, movement's finished, and we brought the Mega Knobs up. The Squig Hog boy, he's chasing down the chaplain. The War Boss, he's had a taste for Redemptors, so he's off to the next one. And the Flash Gits have come out the bar.
Yeah, they've come out the bar. Apparently there's something about a chaplain getting close to escaping. So they've come to lay down some fire. Hopefully, if they can get a tyre, that'd be great.
There's some beakers outside, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, so where are we starting? Psychic first then.
So Psychic first.
With your weird boy.
With the weird boy. Fist of Gork first.
Okay.
That's going to go on himself, which goes off on a 6. It does go off on a 6.
Very good.
So that just gives him an extra attack and an extra strength.
Excellent.
Just ready for when he meets the chaplain in combat this turn or next. And then a smite.
Okay.
Which I think probably actually goes on to the gunship rather than him. But
okay.
Oh, it's a big smite again.
Again.
Oh, that's a lot of big smites. There.
He's channeling the warp today.
There you go. Oh, it's just one wound. That was a waste. Never mind.
Very good.
Never mind.
It's like, was that indigestion? It's come out.
Almost great. The copter's fallen back, so he can't shoot.
Yeah.
The Meganobs have no guns.
Okay,
they're
that's
all
what I
saws.
like to hear. That makes me
They're
very
all
happy.
twin saws. There are no guns available for them.
Okay.
So that's all melee or nothing. So
Yep.
we've got the. He's not got a gun, so he can't shoot. So it's literally any guns left are coming in this direction. So we'll start with Gear Smasher.
Yeah. Submarine gunship has 14 wounds and it is toughness 7.
So let's.
So who are you going for?
Let's go for the gunship.
Hey,
Let's
you're shooting them any range of escape.
let's try and shoot down the gunship at us. I've got
Oh,
9 shots.
shots.
9 shots. At strength 6. Oh, that means I'm going to have to spend my 2 CP on wreckers, aren't I?
Oh, is that what to re-roll it?
No, plus 1. Plus
Oh,
1,
I see, right, yeah.
plus 1 to wound, so that means I'll be winning on 4s.
Right.
Just so it's 4s and 4s again.
Yeah, okay. Pause again.
4s and 4s. So 9 shots. Oh, is it -1 to hit these because they're flying?
It currently is flying, but no, it's coming. It's. We'll say now. It's well.
No, it's done it straight, so
I
it's
know,
still
but its
-1 to
minimum
hit.
movement's got to bring it to here.
Turn 5 it won't be because it's got a bank now. It's done it straight. It's doing it straight
Okay,
now.
all right.
Turn 5 is when it's
It's
turns the air brake on.
It's like yeah.
Slides
It
round.
will need to.
Yeah.
It's like Maverick's
Desperate
flying.
manoeuvre.
Maverick's flying. Is the tower clear? No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. So hit
Okay.
on 5.
Hit on 5. Okay.
Okay. So I've still got 4 hits
That's
there.
pretty good.
Your 4s wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And then wounding on 4s. Okay.
3 wounds. Yeah. No,
2
that's
wounds.
fine. No, that's fine. It's fine. There's a 5 over there. 3 wounds. Yeah. What's the minus?
5.
All failed. So, okay, yeah, go for it. 3d6, yeah? That's 10.
10.
So,
It's got a few wounds left.
3.
It's got flash kits though. The flash kits are going to go for the chaplain.
Okay, go for it.
So they're -1 to hit now because they've moved.
Okay.
Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. 3 shots each, hitting on 5s because they've moved.
Yep. It's not too bad.
Got 2.
2.
That's
Okay,
pretty bad.
That's yeah,
pretty
take it back.
bad.
I take it back. Yeah, that is awful.
Okay. Oh, so no, they got 3. So my Orc dice
yeah.
is that one. So 3 hits, but winning on 5 because you're T7.
Yes.
Nothing.
Excellent.
Nothing.
That's what I like
Yeah.
to say.
8. Nothing.
I'm happy about that.
That's all my shooting. I've got no more shooting left.
So,
Just charge him.
charge him.
So the truck stopper himself, he's going to go for the Redemptor.
Okay.
I think that's 6 inch.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
6 inch.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, he's in. He wants another dread.
He wants another dread. He wants to add the sarcophagus to the back of his squig, not just the front.
The Squid Hog boy is going to charge that guy from behind.
Yeah.
He got 12.
Blimey.
Bloody hell. Right, well, there we go. Into there. This guy, he's going to go, so that's going to be 6 plus 2, so 8 inch charge for him. No, here we go. No, didn't quite make
not
it.
Quite.
Not quite. And these guys, it's going to be a 7 inch charge for the Meganobs. No. Oh.
Here we go. Come on.
No, the Meganobs didn't make it.
Crucial.
Wow, okay. That lucky chaplain. How is he still alive?
He's the best paperboy in the 41st millennium. That's why.
Right. I'm going to go with the Warlord first.
Okay.
Just, yeah, try and finish off that dread.
Okay, so Warlord into the Dreadnought.
5 attacks on 2s. I'll death score reroll that one.
Yeah.
So they all go through. Strength 12, so 3s.
3s.
Ooh. So only 2, but 1 does do 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
-3.
So 6s. One at a time.
Nope. No. But it's only 2 damage each, which you get -1, so you're down to 1 wound.
No.
With a mortal wound. Yeah,
no.
you've got 1 wound left on the Dread.
Oh, can the Dread take down the Warballs?
Yeah, because he could do.
Can he? He's hitting on 5.
Well, I've still got the
I've got the squig. I got the squig. Yeah. Ugh.
He hits on
Probably
2s, and he'll be winning on 4s. But it's the 6s that we want.
Okay.
No, it's just 1 though, at -3.
-3.
So you got 1 6. That's all you need. Just 1 6.
This is the time. If I ever need a 6, it's now.
Oh, I thought it was a 6.
I may as well spend my CP.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? He's done it!
Oh! Phenomenal
He lives with a
work.
wound.
What a... Oh,
Wow.
phenomenal. Right. Okay.
Hit him straight back.
Then we'll come over to this
Then
one
we'll come
over
over
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know how it's going to go.
Hitting on 5s. It's like Rocky in the last bit. It's like shouting Adrian at her. It's like, yeah.
Got 1.
But it explodes.
Yeah. In fact, you only need 1. He's only got 3 wounds left.
I bet he reduced his damage, doesn't he? Oh, but yeah, so we'll kill him, yeah. 3s to wound?
Yeah. Oh.
I can't CP it. Okay, Squig Hog Boy, come on, see if you can be the hero the Orcs need to do any kind of wound.
3 attacks.
You'll kill him now.
Only 2 hits, because I don't get 2s to hit. He's not a vehicle, he's a bike. Strength 6, T5?
T7.
T7, sorry, so 5s. 1 minus
wound.
2.
On his 4-up invulnerable save.
Which you still haven't failed 1 yet in 4 turns.
Right, he gets 5.
Wait, I've got the
Oh,
squig.
Squig will kill him.
1 hit.
Squig will eat him.
1 wound. 4 up. The grot hits.
No!
Doesn't wound.
Oh. Right, here we go. Chaplain turns
I can't
around.
believe how many.
It's on 2s. It's on 2s.
It isn't plot armor, I don't know what it is.
No, he's loading 6s. Yes, it's like plot armor, definitely. Right. What was he? Toughness 5, toughness 6. So 3s +1 because you got his canticle off. No, yeah. Yes, he did. He did in the last one, didn't he?
Yeah. He hasn't failed at me yet, I don't think.
No. That's the wise art having it on 2s is great.
Yeah.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Yeah, that's that. No, strength 7, toughness 6,
Yeah.
2s to wound. 4
4
wounds. At -1, 2 damage.
5 up. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that chaplain.
There goes my promotion.
He's also new model syndrome, but he's done really well.
Well, he's done the complete opposite.
He's been like the MVP here, hasn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
So is that it? Is that the turn?
Yeah, oh well, other than the kill rig and the sergeant.
I think I know what's going to happen here. Right? This is what's going to happen. He's dead. So there we go. That's resolved 10 minutes of everyone's time. Right.
Turn 5.
Turn 5.
Turn 5.
Here we go. Turn 5. Space Marines. I didn't think it'd get this far. This is great. And so, the Space Marines sent down the Storm Raven gunship to extract what forces they could from forward operating base Uniform. But a lot of souls have sacrificed themselves today in order to get the command structure and leave it intact for the Ghost of the Forge. So the Storm Raven does its sacrificial strafing run across the battlefield, takes a lot of damage itself, but manages to hover and land slightly, allowing the chaplain to drive up the ramp at the back and gets extracted from the battle sector, leaving brick truck stoppers war to take the spoils of the battle grid, redemptor sarcophaguses. We've got lots and lots of things to loot to add to the tank busters and to add to brick truck stoppers war treasury, war chest. And so that is how the story ends today on Forward Operating Base Uniform. And that was a really good Really good game. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, man.
That was
Really good
brilliant. That
game.
was
I
really
loved
good.
it. Really, really fun.
So what did you think? You enjoy that? You
Yeah,
had fun on that one?
Absolutely. Yeah. Great fun. Really, really good fun.
Good.
The entrance of the Storm Raven, so cinematic. Really tough. Just absolutely annihilated half my arm in that strength and run. It was fantastic. And
No.
yeah, some of the dice rolls were so clutch as well.
Oh,
so
that's
many
it.
sixes and that lot rolled was
The
brilliant.
I think the that was why I like, as I said to, we both said off camera, playing these. You know, you play a lot of competitive games and playing something completely different that is not competitive. The lists weren't competitive; they were just great fun, and having it so you make these changes on the fly to tell a good story. And that, I think, like you suggesting, bringing in the Raven a turn early and doing its thing. Yeah, I think hopefully it all comes through on camera, and but that was a really, really, really good story. Fun, a lot of laughs.
Brilliant.
So brilliant. Thank you very much for coming over.
Thanks for having
and
me.
we will see you all again soon. And that's it from us over here. Bye bye.